Hey guys, what's up? Digital Sunset here. Just making a quick video before I eat dinner on Sunday. This one's gonna be about. This one's gonna be about PlayStation 1 versus N64 because I saw a video sort of about this on MySpace. I forget whose thing it was. But I'm just gonna break down the systems, side by side. Who had the popular games, the CD versus cartridge, memory cards, the controllers, stuff like that. Okay, so first, so this is for, just to show you guys, I do have both systems. PlayStation 1, really old, pops up, so you got that one, and N64. Put the game in right over here. Everyone knows it. Okay, so first off, I'm not really gonna say what I'll say what I like better, but I'm not gonna say what is better because I really don't know. So PlayStation came out in '95 and N64 came out in '96. So the popular games from PS1, Final Fantasy series, Medal of Honor. You had the Crash Bandicoot series, Siphon Filter, Parappa the Rapper, Silent Hill, Tekken, Resident Evil, Tony Hawk, Gran Turismo, Metal Gear, bunch of others. For N64, you had Harvest Moon, you had Mario 64, Mario Kart, Mario Golf, Mario out the wazoo. You had Resident Evil, which was on PlayStation. You also had Tony Hawk, which was on PlayStation. Both sides. Super Smash Bros. The original. Banjo-Kazooie, Wave Race, GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, and Legend of Zelda. And there's a bunch more that I didn't put on. Whatever. So, I was always a PlayStation kid. I never really owned, growing up, a N64. I don't know why, because I had Nintendo, and I had Nintendo and Super Nintendo. I never had like a Genesis or anything, but then I jumped to PlayStation. So first, category, I'm gonna, CD versus cartridge. This is like the only game. I don't know why this isn't here, but got WWF Attitude, really good game. It had CD, the old black discs or whatever. And then we have cartridge, GoldenEye. Since they made cartridges, this made them a lot more expensive. Like I said, I never bought them when I was younger, but I heard these were like $60, which is ridiculous. These were a lot cheaper. I had a lot of games, but I don't know what happened to them. But I mean, I would say, it's good. Not a lot of loading times, whatever. But there wasn't like realistic sound that you got on the CD, but there's pluses and minuses. Because you didn't have this, and you had to save your games, you had to buy a memory card. Memory cards, I don't know how much they were, but whatever. But if you want to save your game, you had to have a memory card. Memory card would go right into here. You plug it in, and you're ready to go. So for games, I'm just gonna say they're even because both have really good games. PlayStation was marketed really towards the older audience. So if I was younger, if I was older, I would say PlayStation 1. Well, like for me right now, I would pick PlayStation 1. But there was a lot of good games for N64 and GoldenEye. But CD versus cartridge, I gotta go CD. Cartridges just took up a lot of space and just weren't as good. Memory card. If you're gonna have the CD, like I said, you have to have memory card. So you can't pick CD, but say you don't want the memory card. These were probably like $30. I don't really remember how much they were, but it wasn't bad. You didn't have a lot of memory on them, so you either had to do what I did, and if you stop playing games, delete your data, or you have to buy more, which sucks when you're 9 years old and you want to buy a game, but you want to buy a memory card too. I didn't have a job back then. I don't have one now, so not a lot has changed. Next, so for that, since I did say that I like CDs more, I'm gonna have to go memory card. But I do prefer saving onto the thing, But and also another thing, you didn't get to do if you say if like you went to Blockbuster, rented a game, and you rented this thing. When you returned it, your data went with it. If you rented a game like on a PlayStation disc, and you played it, and you brought it back, and you still had it on your memory card, you can go to your friend's house, has the same game and just pop that in and you're good to go. Which, you know, I still think is really good, because if that happens today with Xbox or, you know, whatever, you'd have to bring your whole hard drive, and no one wants to do that. So that, I'll say, is a tie. Both, you know, have their pros and cons. Next is controllers. If you saw my older video, I don't like this controller. It has good, it was the first with the analog stick, and it also has the rumble in the back, the rumble pack, which I don't have. So, you know, that was alright. Then the original PlayStation controller did not have analog, and once the N64 came out, we had analog, we had 2 analogs, and we had rumble. So, I prefer the PlayStation remote, but, you know, I'm going to have to go Nintendo just because they were more innovative than PlayStation. So that's for that. And then the last point that I'm going to make, because, you know, I don't have a lot of time and I just threw this video together, is, 1 second, the 4 controller slots. 2 here, 2 there. That I like a lot. PlayStation, as you can see, only has 2. If you have multiple people over, you cannot all play together. So, you know, let me just change this for a second. So, you know, like I said, when I was growing up, I was a PlayStation kid. So I'm gonna have to go with PlayStation as the better. You know, oh, and you can play CDs on a PlayStation. And, you know, back in '94, a lot of people were turning towards CDs. You know, not that you can even play cassettes with the N64 or anything, but, you know. Oh, and I for some reason I didn't say this. On the, you can put a memory expansion into the front for more memory, so, you know, that was cool. But, on the N64. But, you know, like I said, I'm going to have to go PlayStation as being the better console. Although N64 was really innovative, you know, Harvest Moon, we had the Golden Eye, which was just like, you know, addictive multiplayer, and we, of course, Super Smash Brothers, which everyone who has a Wii is playing right now. So, I'm going to have to go with the PlayStation as being the better console. But, you know, a lot of people think that the N64 was bad, but it wasn't. I mean, they had their pluses and minuses, but, you know, if you're lucky to have both, you can enjoy both. So, leave your comments on what you think is better. Video responses would be cool for, you know, my 6 subscribers. You know, you guys know you are. It, you know, really means a lot to me that you guys are subscribing, and I hope that I can get, you know, more subscribers and more videos out there. Just give me suggestions on what to do, and I'll be doing them. I'm going to have next week reviews for Rainbow Six. Probably Monday. I could probably do one tomorrow, because I'm going to be getting them in the mail from Gamefly. So I'll have Rainbow Six Vegas for PSP review, and a Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles for the Wii. So this is Digital Sunset, and I'll see you guys later.